We had the driveway guy come by a couple days ago, and we kind of walked around, had a look at where we want to put the driveway. So he's coming back, but in the meantime, we have a ton of trees we got to cut down. We're going to try and we don't want them just to bulldoze them over. We want to cut them down and process them into some firewood, get them stacked. So hopefully we can get something a little bit dry before winter comes. And we have a little bit of a ravine. Ravine's a good word, but there's a bit of a ditch over here. I don't think it was a natural drainage. I think it was built by the guys that built the bit of driveway that we're already on. I think, I don't know, maybe they dug it to drain some water or something. So for now, we're just going to fill that in so we can drive across it. And when the guy comes to do the driveway properly, we'll get him to put a culvert in just in case. I don't want it to wash out in the spring. So at the moment, we got some digging and chopping to do. So I'll take you over and show you the little divot we got to fill in. So this is where we have to do some digging. It's tough to catch on camera here, but there's a bit of a dip, and we're not getting the truck through here. There's a bit of a berm up top there that somebody's made a long time ago. Luckily, it's easy digging, but so we're just going to pull that down and fill the gap, and then we should be able to get the Land Rover and the trailer through there, and then we can keep building the driveway. Once this is dug out, you can see it'll give us better access to our current camp location, because our camp and our trailer are separated by this little ditch. Currently, this is how we get to the other camp. Oh, Dexter found something that flies. This is how we're getting across. My son Austin got some wood from a neighbor, and so that gets us across a little muddy spot down there. He built a bridge. I don't think it'll win any engineering awards, but it seems to do the trick. It's cute. So we're doing some chopping and digging today, but it got really hot. It's about 28 degrees. So my neighbor told me about this little swimming hole, so we thought we'd come and see if we can find it. I'll show you where we're at here. He said by the big metal bridge. So metal bridge right there. It's a train bridge. It goes over the road. And then we found this little entranceway here. So and there's even a little pull off on the side. Looks fairly well used. So I don't think we've discovered anything. That comes out to this little sandy beach down here. This bit's actually pretty sandy, but it's kind of steep to sit on, and just leads out to the river. And then we found this little path. Sorry if it's a bit shaky, the ground's a little uneven. Some more sand and some rocks. So we just came out here to cool down. Kids went for a swim. There's the metal bridge down there. Beautiful little spot. Hey guys. So now we know this is here. on the hot days we'll be down here.
Want to show them my kilt?
That's a beautiful kilt.
Thank you.
Okay, here we are in the driveway. Doesn't look like much of a driveway. That's it behind me there. We've cut about 2.5 days worth of logs, and we're making some pretty good progress. I've learned that I hate pine trees. They just bleed sticky sap, but all the other ones are good. Most of it's been hardwood, and for an Alberta boy, that's kind of an oddity. This stuff's heavy and it's hard. They call it that for a reason, I guess. Lots of, what do we got here? We got some birch and gray birch, and we cut down some maple trees. We're trying not to cut down the maple trees. We're trying to leave as many of them as we can, but if they're in the driveway, they gotta go. So here, I'll show you what we got for wood so far, just from cutting that bit of driveway behind me, and there's about 20 feet of it in front of me as well. But yeah, we got some huge piles of wood. I'll show you here. Here's our little tent. So this is the first pile we started stacking. That's mostly all hardwood. And then we started a second pile. We got to move it all anyway, so we started piling it all neatly, and then we thought, well, what's the point? We're just gonna have to move it once we get to the point where we're gonna build the cabin. We're gonna move all this up there. That's the second pile, and I think they've started stacking a third one back here somewhere. There it is. There's a little pile back there too. So we got tons of wood, and we're making some progress. The guy's going to be back in about 3 days, I think, to have a look and see how far we've got, and then hopefully he'll bring his machines in and build us a real driveway. They're going to tear all these stumps out with a cat or something, and then the ground here is kind of weird. It's like a sandy clay. It's really easy to dig and it packs really well. But if it gets wet, it just turns to slime on top. So you got to put a top layer of shale on top. So anyway, that's the plan. And that's how far we've made it. Hopefully next time I see you guys, we'll be where we want to be, further into the trees here. I think we've got about 120 feet or something worth of driveway done here. We got another 100 or 150 to go. So back in Alberta, we used to do a lot of camping, and to cut firewood and that out there, we had a little Ryobi 40-volt chainsaw. I'll show it to you here. This little guy. It's a 40-volt battery-powered brushless chainsaw, and used to really do the trick for cutting down trees in Alberta. No hardwood out there, and most of them we would cut down were dead standing anyway, so you could do like 3 trees and buck it up into firewood, no problem, before the battery was dead. But out here, not gonna do the trick. So off to the store, and we bought ourselves a little Husqvarna. We got this guy. Much easier to fill up with fuel when it runs out than having to go charge a battery. As far as weight goes, this one's actually really comparable. I'm pretty happy with it. I wish I'd bought a bigger one, to be honest. Some of the big hardwood trees, it struggles a little bit, but you can get through them. I'll probably end up killing it eventually, but it's really easy to start, and it's really light, and there's hardly any vibration, so it's a pretty good little saw. But it made doing this a heck of a lot easier. So it would have taken us 3 weeks with a Ryobi just keep charging the battery. We did this in a couple of days, so yeah, we're pretty happy. We'll see what other cool gizmos we get in the future. Well, that's it for this week, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.